Gauteng, Limpopo and Mpumalanga residents have been urged to stay hydrated and avoid direct exposure to the sun as a heat wave is expected to bring about high temperatures over the next 5 days. This would be Gauteng's third heat wave this season. Jacqueline Mudika from the SA Weather Service joins me now live from our Pretoria studio for an update on this matter. Jacqueline, thanks all for joining us this evening. One would suggest that maybe we can no longer ignore the effects of global warming.
Well, the outlook for the climate, or for the seasonal outlook, is that we are expecting warmer conditions for the summer season and also slightly to the drier side. And I know we've had quite good rainfalls in the past week. However, things have slowed down significantly as a high pressure system now is dominating the interior, hence us being under heat wave conditions.
I mean, on the other side of it, Jacqueline, is this a norm in terms of, the types of temperatures and the heat waves that we're experiencing consecutively in 2019?
Yes, we are expecting this heat wave conditions to become a norm in 2019, seeing that the seasonal outlook is giving us chances that temperatures are going to be higher than normal, above normal temperatures is expected. And so we are really in a season where heat wave will become more frequent, that we can see. I think even the summer that we had before, we had quite some significant heat waves as well in 2018 with dry conditions for the summer rainfall season. And so once again, we're expecting this heat wave conditions this week. And then for Gauteng, Mpumalanga and Limpopo, we expect these heat wave conditions to persist up until next Tuesday.
I mean, if you're saying that this is going to become a norm, does that mean that when it comes to issues around it, and we've seen this also in Europe, how Europe experienced, I think, their highest summer with temperatures exceeding about 40 degrees Celsius. And lots of climatologists were speaking about how, unfortunately, this is as a result of global warming that is not seem, it's a conversation that is not going away. And unless we do something to actually help the matter, we're going to find ourselves in situations where we've got dry conditions, high temperatures, and as a result of this, possibly putting us at a health risk.
Yes, there's a whole lot of debate that is going on, and I think the studies also, it's undeniable. And so right now, myself personally, I'm a medium range forecaster, meaning my area of specialty is medium-term forecasting, which stretch from 3 days up until 7 days. So that is the maximum. So in meteorology, there is different disciplines. So we've got climatologists, we've got senior seasonal forecasters, we have researchers, and then we do have the experts in the climate change and the global warming experts. Unfortunately, I'm not one of them. I'm a meteorologist, which is a weather forecaster that is on desk. So what I can tell you is that within the next 7 days, that this is the pattern over South Africa, that we are expecting some hot, very hot conditions, as well persistently high temperatures. Temperatures could reach in the 40s. We have got an alert out for very hot temperatures over the low veld of Limpopo and Mpumalanga, as well as the western bush veld of the Limpopo province. And this is also tomorrow that we can expect temperatures in the 40 over that area. And then the heat wave is expected for Gauteng to persist over the weekend up until Tuesday, when we do have a system that will come in, bring in some cooler weather, and then that is what is going to break the heat wave conditions over us.
How do you recommend that we all stay safe during that particular moment in time? Because, as I said, that unfortunately when it comes to these heat waves, and as you mentioned, the fact that it is going to become more norm in the South African context, surely there's a way in which we can keep ourselves in good health.
Well, the basic precautions that anybody can take is obviously to stay hydrated, stay away from alcoholic beverages as far as possible, and as well as high sugar content beverages, as this actually contributes to more dehydration. And then also you should stay in cool places as far as you can, and limit outdoor activity to the minimum, especially between the times of 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. in the afternoon. And then special care should be given to children and the elderly, as they are very susceptible to heat stroke and other heat-related conditions that can be threatening to the health.
We're going to leave it there, Jacqueline, for this evening. Thanks for joining us. Senior forecaster from the SA Weather Services, Jacqueline Mudika, giving us the latest in terms of that heat wave. So make sure that you stay hydrated, as temperatures are expected well in their 40s.